Hey guys, it's Daniel here, the Brothers Boyd, and it's a long time no talk, but got a little package in the mail today, and I thought I would share with everybody what I got today. I think you're all going to really enjoy this. I already busted it open. I know what it is. I think a lot of y'all have probably seen this advertised. It's coming from Arrow Video. It is the 3-pack of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy in 4K. I am excited about this. This is supposed to be out on December, I think, the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. But Arrow, I ordered through Orbit DVD, and they went ahead and sent it as soon as they get their copies in. So I happily have this about a week and a half early. Let's go ahead and look at it. We'll pop it open and show you what's inside of it. I think there's individual cases for each of these movies, which is awesome. But we'll go ahead and unbox it and look at it right now while we got it. Go ahead and show off this nice slipcover while we're waiting for me to frantically take the wrapping off. And I like the nice HDR ones. I always have them stuck around the house because I like the look in HDR, but that's just me. Anyways, yeah, they got the nice little slipcover here, which is the cover of the original movie, which is my favorite of the three, obviously, but I have a soft spot for 2 and a little bit for 3, but it's definitely not the best of the trilogy. And like I said, there are, it is each in individual cases, which is awesome. Arrow does a lot of great job with this. We have the first movie, which has got the cover of Shredder's head with the turtles beneath it here. We have, bear with me here, Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, with the Super Shredder, played by the Kevin Nash of professional wrestling fame. And the Ninja Dance to Vanilla Ice, which is one of the most awfully great things ever. And then we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, where they went back in time to Japan. This has got like a little bit of architecture in the background and the turtles in their samurai outfits, which, again, nice covers. I like them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, whoops. I'll pick that up. Thank you. If I'm not mistaken, they also have, set this down right here. They also have the original artwork in the back on the flip side of these cases. I know Arrow's pretty big about that. Go ahead and open that up and look and see. Yes, we do have the original artwork in each of these. I personally prefer the original artwork. I don't mind the new artwork, but it's kind of photoshoppy to me, and I prefer original posters over photoshops, preferably. But once again, this is great from Arrow. Each of these have like nice little stuff. You got some trading cards in number 3 here. I've got a looks like a poster. Yeah, I think it's a little mini poster of the movie poster and the new artwork. So this is really nice too. You got mini posters and poster artwork. We'll go and look and see what the other ones are too. But bear with me, I'm fidgeting here. There we go. Nice poster. I like this, the original poster and the new commission artwork for the Arrow release. Very nice. I personally prefer the original posters. I'm a little bit of a purist that way. Put this back in here. We'll put the trading cards back. We got, I'll go ahead and show them off. We got April O'Neil here. And we have Casey Jones. Very nice. Let's look at the other ones as well. But before we do that, I do want to show like one of the biggest things. We have another poster. Very nice. It's got the original. This is actually larger than the ones inside the thing. It's got the original Ninja Turtles poster. One of my absolute favorites. I love the original so much. It's like the perfect combination of the Mirage and the cartoon. Mirage comics and the cartoon, I should say. And then we got some artwork on the back here of all the turtles. Very nice, very nice. I think this is something from the 3rd movie, if I'm not mistaken. And then, last but not least, we have a nice full-size booklet, which has got the Roys in Greenwich Village. It looks like a pizza thing, and it's got lots of nice details. I'm not going to go too deep into this, But lots of cool pictures, a lot about the presentation, about the movies themselves. I personally love those. They're that's some of my favorite stuff is to read some of this stuff after I watch the movie. And then we're going to look at the other two real quick before we put this back up. We'll go with my personal favorite first, the original Ninja Turtles. Got more mess here. It really did unpack the stuffings out of this stuff. We are going no editing here. We're just going to fly through this. We got stickers. You've got a little promotional thing for Arrow Video, which, man, they do great work. You probably could look on my shelf here and see I've got several things from them. I literally do love the work they do, especially those fistful of dollars and a few dollars more. I'm trying to find the good, the bad, and the ugly in that version, but that is way out of print. But we got stickers of each of the individual turtles here. We got Leonardo, we got Donatello, got Raphael, and Michelangelo. Cowabunga, dude. Yes, and then we have one more thing here. We got some more trading cards. They really did pack these out really awesomely. They're a little bent up, but it's probably to be expected considering the fact that they're the way they're packed in here. We have Michelangelo, we have Donatello, and then we have Raphael. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see. One last thing, we're going to turn it over because, like with 3, we got the original movie poster here. I really appreciate them giving us the original movie poster. And then we will move on to number 2. As soon as it'll let me. Oh, come on now. There we go. Awesome. Alright. Then we have Ninja Turtles 2. Let's open it up and see what we have here. We're going to be a little bit more careful so I don't drop it all over the floor, whatever's in here. Yeah, we have a Roy's Pizza, Roy's in Greenwich Village. This is a little coupon card. Like, it's obviously just a little nod to the movie, obviously, but I'd like to get my 8th pizza free. I don't know about you guys. Then I have Master Splinter and the Shredder. And once again, we have another poster here, which it looks like this is the looks like they gave a bigger poster to the first movie, and in with the packaging here. The other one's kind of gotten a little bit smaller, which obviously you got the original movie poster here, and then on the other side we have the Arrow Commission artwork. And here we go. Once again, they like to show you here, featuring music by Vanilla Ice, Yakid K, and Kathy Dennis. Know who Vanilla Ice is. I'm not sure about the rest of them. I'm pretty sure I probably heard them from seeing this movie a million times though, back when I was a kid. And then once again, we're going to flip this over because obviously I like the original artwork better. And there we go. Awesome. Righteous! Tubular! And now that we've got all that out of the way, we're going to put this back in here, and we're going to put the slipcover back over, and we're going to give a little look into what's on this. There's a lot of special features on this. This is really done well. I was so excited about this. I pre-ordered this probably 3 months ago. I was so excited for it. We got the, well, I'm not going to read all of this, but it's the 3-disc 4K HD limited edition content. So you got brand new 4K restorations on all 3 films by Arrow Videos. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray presentations in Dolby Vision and HDR10 compatible for all 3 films, which Dolby Vision's probably my preferred way of watching it, so that's how I'm going to watch it. We got a perfect bound collector's booklet, which you just saw, which is awesome. It's featuring new writing of the films by Simon Ward, who was the director of the first film, I believe. John Torani, I think is the second director, and John Walsh. reversible sleeves, which I just showed you. Double-sided fold-out posters. Okay, so this is all the little stuff I just showed you, so we won't go too deep into that. This is the first disc is a 4K restoration of the original film. It's got by Air Video. They've done it by approved by director Steve Barron. Steve Barron's the director of the first one. I don't know why I got mixed that up. We got 2 lossless stereo mixes. It's an original theatrical mix and an alternate Warrior mix. Plus a newly remixed Dolby Atmos audio, which I'll probably see that. Some Dolby Atmos mixes of older movies sound incredible. Some are just add stuff that doesn't need to be added, so we'll see how that goes. We've got Rising When We Fall, a newly filmed interview with director Steve Barron, Turtle Talk, a newly filmed interview with actors Robbie Riss, Brian Tochi, Ernie Reyes Jr., who's awesome, and Ken Scott. I think that's all the Turtle actors in the suits. O'Neill on the Beat, a newly filmed interview with Judith Hogg, which, by the way, go check out the Brothers Boyd interview with her. She's pretty awesome. We've got Wet Behind the Shells, a newly filmed interview with producer Simon Fields. Beneath the Shield, a newly filmed interview with puppet coordinator and second unit director Brian Henson and Rob Tyner, puppeteer for both Splinter and Leonardo. There's a lot about this film. I know Jim Henson kind of stepped in during production to kind of save it because the budget was already so low and the costuming was not looking good, so they reached out to Jim Henson and he as a favor, and he stepped in and actually helped design the turtles. I know that's kind of the legend of that, but yeah, he apparently saved that film to make these turtles look as great as they did. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turf, a newly filmed featurette exploring the film's locations in New York City and North Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina. I've seen quite a few of these locations in person from the first film. It's pretty awesome to go and see them. It's an alternate UK version with unique footage prepared for censorship reasons. I know in the throughout most of Europe and some parts of other countries, it's been a big deal. You did not talk about ninjas for whatever reason, and especially not aiming ninjas towards kids. So that was a big thing. I know they renamed the movie Hero Turtles throughout the UK. There was also a whole ordeal about you couldn't have you couldn't base them out of Japan or talk about ninjutsu and things like that. So I think they were based out of Korea and all this stuff. It's a really interesting thing to learn about. Somebody else did a video about it. They really went in depth about that. Then there's an alternate ending from the VHS work print, alternate Korean footage, the theatrical video, trailers, and image gallery. The other 2 films don't have quite as much on them. There is a new commentary with the director, a new interview with the composer, and an interview with the Jim Henson's Creature Shop. And then there's a secret of the editor interview with the editor, Steve Merkovich, and Behind the Shells, an archive featurette from '91. I remember seeing that on VHS, actually. I think they actually sold that as a separate VHS, if I'm not remembering correct. Then there's a theatrical trailer and image gallery. As they go on, there's less and less and less up here. The first film is definitely packed with stuff. The third film, obviously, the 4K restoration with, and both the second and third film don't get an Atmos mix. They just get a DTS HD 5.1 mix, which is perfectly fine. 5.1 max just sounded awesome in my living room, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Then you got optional see English subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing. There's a new commentary with director Stuart Gilliard. I'm going to butcher this. Daimos and Demons, a newly filmed interview with actor Sab Shimono. Rebel, a newly filmed interview with actor Vivian Wu, and an alternate UK opening. And then you got theatrical trailer and image gallery. Like I said, they're definitely, the more films go on, there's less and less. They've obviously poured the most into the first film, as you can obviously see. But that's all there is for this. I'm so ready to crack this open and check it out. I've actually got several days off this week. We're getting closer to the holidays, so I've got a little bit of time off left. So I'm going to definitely really dig into this. But you guys definitely, if you're Turtle fans, should definitely check this out. I've heard nothing but great things about the transfer, and I can't wait to dive into it. Are you guys excited about this? Let us know in the comments. And from here on out, see you at the movies.